Hi, this is Rima from Mass Effect Odyssey, and today I bring you what is thought to be an almost confirmed theory that takes us all the way back to Mass Effect 1. And that is the theory that Aria T'Loak is an old friend of Urdnot Rex and ex-mercenary Alina. So let's ask the question, could Aria T'Loak be Alina the mercenary? Most players know Aria as the badass pirate queen of Omega, who is summed up with her own tagline, I am Omega.
I am Omega.
From the moment you meet Aria, you know she's tough, stubborn, and has the power and skills to back up her threats. So what do we actually know about her? We know that Aria herself is a trained commando. We also know that when she first arrived in Omega, she worked as an exotic dancer in the Afterlife Club, working her way up to one of the Krogan warlord's first lieutenants. She eventually used a mix of tactics and raw power to defeat the warlord in a one-on-one battle. After she defeated him, she took over as the de facto leader of Omega, and she allowed the Krogan to live as her trophy, nicknaming him the Patriarch. In the Mass Effect Incursion comics set a week before the Collector attack on the Normandy, Aria's attention was focused on the suspicious activity between the Blue Suns and a mysterious second party. The second party turned out to be the Collectors, who were trying to buy humans from the Blue Suns. A battle then ensued, leading to only Aria's group standing, and data that was in her hands suggested the Collectors were collecting information on the populace of many human colonies, including Horizon, Freedom's Progress, Terra Nova, and Earth. In Mass Effect Redemption, Aria is even involved in Liara and Farron's quest to retrieve Shepard's remains from the Shadow Broker. She has many run-ins with Cerberus as well. In the Mass Effect Retribution comic, she starts to work with Paul Grayson, an ex-Cerberus operative who tries to steal red sand from the Talons. Grayson also starts a relationship with Aria's daughter Lacelle, only to be killed by Kai Lang. She initially blames Grayson for her death, only to learn the true identity of the killer later. In Mass Effect Deception, Aria is actually forced to come to terms with her daughter's death after setting her to rest on Thessia. She starts to learn that a Cerberus agent named Manning was the true killer of Lacelle. After first cooperating with Kaylee Sanders and David Anderson, she steals Sanders' file about Paul Grayson, only to learn that Manning was actually Kai Lang. Even though she does try to make several attempts to kill him, he manages to elude her in the end. Alina was a trained Asari commando who eventually became a mercenary and was a close friend of Urdnot Rex. Rex and Alina first met when they both competed for the same bounty. They ended up splitting the earnings, with Rex describing how he got the head and Alina got the rest.
Alina and I were old friends. Sort of. We met when we were both contracted to kill the same Turian. Neither of us wanted the other one to get him first. We spent more time fighting each other than tracking that Turian.
This led to a mutual friendship between the two. However, things started to turn south when Rex was hired by a Volus diplomat to kill a certain person from the Volus' past. This turned out to be Alina. Out of respect for their friendship, Rex and Alina decided to have a fair fight in an old Solarian space station. Rex tracked Alina through the space station for 3 days and eventually cornered her in the medical bay. As he tried to break in, the space station's core went critical and exploded, with Rex just narrowly escaping and Alina apparently dead. However, not long after, he received a message from her stating, "Better luck next time." Rex did report to the Volus that Alina was still alive, with much to the diplomat's anger. However, Rex managed to spin the situation and convince the Volus that he would be the only one to protect him from Alina now, landing him a job as a bodyguard, which Rex then claimed was the easiest job he ever had. So what evidence is there that Aria T'Loak is Alina? Aria has hinted to her past in several conversations in Mass Effect 2, stating that she was a commando in the past and that Patriarch isn't the only Krogan she's faced off against. We also know from her past that she was a mercenary, which is also stated in the game and in the comics. We also know from the comics that Aria T'Loak isn't actually her real name. There's also the fact that Aria uses the term "better luck next time" when you strike up a conversation with her in Mass Effect 2 about her past.
You're important, but also isolated. No other allies out there to back you up? I lean toward a particular type of work. It tends to encourage professional rivalry. Sometimes you'd rather disappear than be forced to kill someone. All right, I'll drop it. Better luck next time.
There's There's also the somewhat confirmation by certain devs, for example Patrick Weeks, a writer at BioWare, making a reference to Aria as Alina in the context of some not so safe for work fan art. So I hope you enjoyed this little look into Aria's past as much as I did. She's one of the most badass characters in the Mass Effect universe, who's one of my favourites and who's equally shrouded in mystery. The concept that Aria could be Rex's old friend Alina just adds to the fact that Aria is an integral part of the story itself. So let us know what you think about the theory and Aria in the comments below. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and please share this video to help the channel grow. And as always, we will see you next time.